सर्वेभ्यः कक्षायां स्वागतम्। अस्माभिः दशमपाठे व्याकरणांशानां पठनं चाल्यते पठ्यते। अग्रे सरामः प्रार्थनया। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरि ओं तत्सत्। अस्माभिः भावे प्रयोगस्य केचन अभ्यासाः कृताः। इदानीं किञ्चित् अग्रे पठामः। अग्रे किं लिखितमस्ति? रीड् द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंसेस केयरफुली। अस्माभिः अक्रीड्यत. So again, creed dhatu is akarmaka, very clear. Okay. So what is the difference in this sheet with respect to what we studied so far yesterday? The things we studied yesterday was all in lat vartamana kala. Okay. Now they are teaching us how to do lang or bhutakala prayoga in bhave. Okay. Similar to how we did in karmani, but we have to practice this also. So they are giving some more examples of bhave prayoga in bhutakala. So asmabhihi kridyate would have been lat lakara vartamana kala. Asmabhihi akridyata. So if you see avandata, avandata is of course without the yakara. Avandyata is with the yakara, which is the karmani form. And here this is the creed dhatu. So akridyata, just like avandyata. The creed dhatu in atmanepadi is forced into atmanepadi only in the bhave form. So asmabhihi akridyata. So what would be the corresponding kartari prayoga for this? Is an interesting thing for reference. Okay. Vayam akridama. Okay. Again, akridama. Okay. And then because it is changed to kartari, it is following the vayam, which is uttama purusha. So uttama purusha bahuvachana form has to be used. Akridama. Okay. So that's the difference you see. Or if you go to kridanta form, okay, kriditavan, kriditavantau, kriditavantaha. So kriditavantaha can be used. Okay, vayam kriditavantaha. Okay. If you want to go bhave in kridanta form, then it would have been akriditam would have been the form. Okay, ktanta is karmani, no? So ktanta karmani will also apply to bhave for akarmaka dhatu. So asmabhihi kriditam would be the equivalent. They have not taught that so far. Maybe that will come next. But I am just saying it additionally. Maybe in future I should add a third column to show that also. Bhave prayoga using ktantas. Okay, in karmani mode, in bhave, sorry, in bhave mode. Okay, ktanta in bhave mode, which is same as tangta in karmani mode. Only fact is there is no karma pada, so we have to collapse to napumsaka linga pratama purusha ekavachana. Any confusion in what I said? I said a whole lot of things there in the air. Is anybody confused?
Sir, Mahodaya, it's a very silly question. Before
You are only asking silly questions and we are struggling to answer, Bagini. Please continue.
The thing is, Tanta. You said Tanta. What
Tanta.
exactly is Tanta? The
Ayyo.
word.
After
Yes,
telling
before
Ramayana,
Ramayana
Bagini.
gets over, I
Yeah, you are
wanted.
asking who is Sita.
Yes, yes.
Okay, don't ask it in Ayodhya. So, so it's here you are safe. So here, see, Ktanta, see, there are two ways that Kriyas can be represented, right? One is using Tingantas, which is like Lakaras, like Karoti, Kurutah, Kurvanti, that form. Or Kridati, these kind of forms. They are called Tingantas. Tingantas come in 10 Lakaras, 10 or 11 if you count the Vedic Lakara, but anyway, let's call it 10. Okay. And the why there are so many lakaras for tingantas? Because kriya padas have the sense of time, sense of mood, etc. in them. To convey all those variations of sense of time and mood in them, the 10 lakaras are there, and all those are tingantas. Okay, so you will have tables of 9, And if it is Ubhayapadi, 18 and 9 plus 9 and then into 10. So you're talking of 18 into 10, 180 various forms potentially for a given dhatu in Tingantas. Okay. But all of them are called Kriyapadas because they use Ting Anta. That means that Bhavati, Bhavataha, Bhavanti, that kind of ending. They are all Ting Antas. And the existence of a Tinganta is essential in a sentence. Everything revolves around the action. Okay, in a sentence. And Tingantas are the hub of the wheel. Okay. That said, Sanskritam offers a mechanism of personifying the Kriya using Kridantas. Okay, and that personification has 100 plus variations called Kridantas. In that, a few of them are what we are learning through the lessons and through the dhatu patas here and there. 4-5 dhatus are being taught every lesson by us. So there, in addition to the few Tingantas, there are some Kridanta forms being taught to us. In them, two important variations are called Ktavatu and Kta. Okay, Ktavatu is what you are reading here. Ktavatu.
Yes,
If you tick,
yes.
if you cancel the Vatu, then Ktanta is also there, or Kta Pratyaya. Okay.
Okay.
This Kta
Okay.
Pratyaya generates.
Now I have understood, sir. The thing is, Tavatu,
No, you did. I
have
didn't even complete teaching.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And
So the
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kta Kridanta generates forms like Kritaha, Kritam, Krita, Gataha, Gatam, Gata, like that. That is essentially Karmani or Bhave in nature. It is Karmani in nature when the Dhatu that to which the Ktanta is applied is a Sakarmaka Dhatu. If it is Bhave in nature, if it is essentially Akarmaka in nature. So that's what I was talking about. You can use Kriditam in place of Akridiyata as an alternative Ktanta in the place of Tinganta Akridiyata, which is Lang form of Tinganta. And further it is in Bhave mode, the Yakara. Okay.
Oh,
Which forces two
okay.
variations. One is the Yakara insertion and the forcing of the Atmanepadi endings. Akridiyata.
Okay. Dhanyavad, Mahodaya. You explained it in really detail. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.
Thanks. Please kindly see if you can kind of internalize that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Dhanyavad.
Anybody else has any confusion?
Excuse me, sir.
Bhagini.
So in Bhave Prayoga, in that second part where they say Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachana only should be there for the this thing. Can we have any linga like Asmabihi Kridita?
No, because there is no karma pada. How do you generate an strilingatva is the
Yes.
question. Correct?
Yes.
Because there is no karma pada, what the grammarians tell us is in the absence of karma pada, we say the meaning of the verb itself is residing in the verb form. So we call it bhave. Mean swasmin eva bhavati iti bhave. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now that in that bhave, the guidance is just assume pratama purusha ekavachana. And Napumsakatva. Napumsakatva comes where into picture for Ktantas, like you guessed. Okay? It doesn't come into picture for Tingantas, but it comes into picture for Ktantas.
Yes.
That's why you cannot use Kridita. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Kridita can be used potentially if Creed was a Sakarmaka Dhatu, then you could have said something Kridita. But since Sanskritam doesn't allow Creed Dhatu to be Sakarmaka, it is illegal.
Dhanyavadas.
Kriditavati is fine. There is no problem because kartru pointer is there for Kriditavati. Okay?
Yes, sir. Their karma is not
Not required.
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sa
Yes, sir.
Kriditavati. But
Yes, sir. Got
Taya Kriditam switch to Napumsaka. Okay?
Yes.
You see
Thank
the fun. Yeah. I think you are getting it. Good. So Nartaki bihi anrutyata. By the dancers, it is danced. Again, nrit dhatu, I think that's called. Okay, and that is basically in active voice would have been nartakyaha anrityan. Okay, in lang pratama purusha bahuvachana. Why bahuvachana? Because karta is bahuvachana, nartakyaha. Now nartakyaha goes to nartaki bihi and anrityan goes to anrityata. ekavachana, prathama purusha. Okay, and linga is not there for tinganta, so it's anrutyata. If it was kridanta, nartitam would be the form. So nartaki bihi nartitam. I wish I add the third column in future, something to think of. But I didn't want to complicate your lives. But today I feel, after as we are approaching the 10th lesson and we are supposed to have learned so many ktanta forms, it will be nice to talk about it. I think if I remember right, something should come from Samskrita Bharati also about it. Not here, maybe little ahead. So taya yatyatam. By her may the effort be done. Yatna. So that yatyatam. So taya yatyatam. So sa yatatam. Now what is the difference here between the above two were lang. Suddenly we have switched to lot. Okay. So sa yatatam. Okay. Atmane form lot. Okay. And taya yatyatam. Okay, so there's now in one lesson they're showing other lakaras other than lat lakara. Lat lakara prominent because most basic speech we do in Vartamana Kala, and so here they are starting to show a little bit about how it plays in the other lakaras. Okay, it's like a little bit window. It's not a comprehensive learning. Okay,
Mahodaya, if I may say so, in the Kartari Prayoga, we were taught about the Tigantas and the Pratyayas and the Tuamta Tumananta. Same, likewise in Karmani Prayoga, Prayoge, we are learning about the Lat, Lot, Lang, and the Kridanta forms in the Karmani Prayoga.
Correct. So far, little bit Kridanta form has not yet been taught by Samskrita Bharati, but I am talking about them a little bit. Ktanta in Bhave form, yes. What we are seeing here is largely Tingantas only in different lakaras. Okay, but here Patitam, it comes, you see here, Patitam is clearly Ktanta. I wish they put a commentary sentence next to it rather than just throw it out there. Maybe it is coming in the next slide. Let's wait. I'm probably pushing the button too early. Anyway, it will be nice to all say it all once. Anyway, so let's read it now. Without interruption, let's read it and then come back and analyze if we need to. Yes, I agree. I mean, how is he telling patitam is ktanta, bhavitavyam is tavyat? We have learnt enough to tell now that it is not a tiganta. Bhavitavyam, patitam is definitely not this thing, a tiganta form. So krudanta. So then, okay, ktanta, napumsakalinga, like that. Okay. So that's how we reverse back. It takes a while. I struggled with it. Believe me, I was not born any Sanskrit Pandit or anything. So I also struggle with it the same as you. But I will assure you that, you will start enjoying the ride after a while once you see the beauty of it. Okay. Everything is logical. That's why you appreciate. It may be difficult, but it is logical. That's what we want in life. Okay. So taya yatyatam, sa yatatam. So tasasyaihi jivyatam. Okay. Sasyaha jivantu. Sasyaihi sasyaha jivyatam jivantu. Okay. Lot bhave. Okay. To lot parasmai. Here I have shown the transition. Actually, maybe I should have shown for the above, like first one I showed. Maybe here also I should talk about it. Anyway, vahanena chalitavyam. By the vehicle, it should be moved. See now, for the first time. So we saw two lang lakara bhave forms. We saw two lot lakara bhave forms. Okay. This is nothing about kala. This is about Agnyartha, Vidyartha, that way. Then we saw Tavyat, you see, couple of forms. See, Vahanena Chalitavyam, by the vehicle, it should be moved. The vehicle should move. Okay, that would be Vahanam Chalet. Tavyat Karmani to Bhave Vidiling. Okay, Chalet. Okay, Vyanjanaihi Brahmitavyam. Vyajanaihi. Vyajanaihi Brahmitavyam. Vyajanam means fan. Okay. Vyajanaihi, by the fans, Brahmitavyam. It should be spun, but singular. Again, Tavyat in singular and in Napumsaka. Not Tavyaha, not Tavya, but Tavyam. Okay. So, Vyajanani Brameyuhu. Vyajanam, Vyajanani. Bahuvachana. Because Vyajanaihi has to go to Vyajanani. Bramitavyam has to go to plural here because of Kartari. And Brameyuhu in Vidiling. Brameyuhu. Okay. Nayanena Spuritam. Here we have seen first time Ktanta application. See, it is not Tavyat, it is not Anir, it is not Tinganta. So it is not Spuritavan, Spuritavati, Spuritavat. So it must be Kta, Spurita, Spuritaha, Spuritam. So Napumsaka Linga Spuritam form. Nayanena Spuritam. By the eye, one eye, they have indicated. I think somebody is is winking one eye, so singular has been taken by Samskrita Bharati. So by the one eye, it is blinked. Spuritam. Okay. Spurana is like a blinking or a flash or something like that. Okay. Napumsaka Ktanta. Okay. Nayanam Aspurat would be long. See, the Ktanta is also Bhutakala. So Aspurat is the correct lakara to go to as one of the Bhutakala lakaras in the Tinganta world. So I have gone to that from Spuritam. Nayanam, I have gone to Pratama Vibhakti. Nayanam Aspurat. Okay. So Kta Karmani, which was Puritam, which is Karmani / Bhave, I should say. Okay. Here in this case, it is Bhave because Purana is a Akarmaka Dhatu. So Bhave, Bhutakridanta, we switch to Lang Bhutak Tinganta. Okay. So I winked. Okay. Nayanena Spuritam. It was winked by the eye. That is the thing. What it is the Spurana itself. There is the sitting in the Kriya itself. Okay. Atithibihi upavishyatam. See, little bit, you can see the back to lot lakara sense here. You see the jivyatam, upavishyatam. Atithibihi, by the atithis, upavishyatam, may it be sat. I mean, it's a directive saying, may the guests sit down. King is telling, perhaps. That's why it's in Prathama Purusha. Anyway, atitayaha upavishantu, lot. Okay. Same way, like we switch to lot over there, we are switching to lot. Upavishantu. Because of Kartari, we switch to Bahuvachana to track atitayaha. Okay. Phalena apatyata. Okay. By the fruit, it is fallen. Okay, back to again lung form. See, anrutyata, akridyata. See how Samskrita Bharati is playing with us. They are trying to switch to see whether the student is able to think through. Of course, here we are doing it together with you. But phalena apatyata, by the fruit it is fallen. Again back to this lung bhave form. Okay, so we have to just to go to phalam apatat, right? Lang kartari. So phalam apatat. Correct. Our guess is correct. Phalam apatat. So bhave lung to kartari lung. That's all. Okay. I should have said kartari lung there because I said bhave over there. I should say kartari over here. It's obvious. When we don't say karmani, it is kartari here. Okay. So was fallen by the fruit changes to fruit fell. Ekavachana to follow one fruit. Mitrena bhavitavyam. Tavyat. Back to tavyat. They are switching quickly. Okay. So mitram. Remember, mitra is a napumsakapada. So we cannot go mitraha. Mitraha would become also correct. But then we are assuming son. If you are assuming mitram, then we are assuming a friend. Either is legal. I'm not saying you can't reverse mitrena to mitraha. You can reverse it to mitraha or you can reverse it to mitram, depending on what you are thinking. So if you're thinking son should be there, then yes, mitraha bhavet, something like that you will change. Say mitram bhavet because I switch to friend rather than, so I can actually put / mitraha bhavet. It will be interesting if I do that. Just for future classes, I'll think 1 minute. Sorry, superscript. Okay, enough. Friend is known by us, and maybe in those places I should edit. Okay, let me go back to our presentation board. So mitram bhavet or mitraha bhavet. Okay. Then pushpaihi patitam. So what is the form? Can someone tell? What is patitam form?
Kridanta Mahoday.
What kridanta?
Ta.
Kta. Very good. So kta kridanta, which is a kta bhuta bhave / karmani kridanta. Here it is bhave because patanam is not sakarmaka. So pushpaihi patitam. So we have to change to what if we want to go to Kartari?
Pushpam apatita.
Pushpamma.
Pushpani.
Pushpani.
Pushpani
Pushpani apadan.
apatan.
Apatan or patitani
Patitan.
in a visheshana that form. Okay. Okay. Pushpani apatan. Correct. Okay. Let us stick to lung. Pushpani apatan. So kta bhave to lung. Very good. Bahuvachana here. Ekavachana there. Okay. Here no linga. So it is apatan, whether it is pullinga, strilinga, napumsakalinga, doesn't matter. Apatan. Okay. Kridalubihi dhavitam. Okay, anybody guesses what is the form dhavitam?
Bhuta Kridanta Mahoday.
Bhuta kridanta. Again the same form. Okay, bhuta bhave kridanta. Okay, dhavitam. Okay. Why I am saying bhave specifically is because it is not karmani, that's all. Otherwise we call this as karmani kridanta. Mentally imagine karmani is like a larger set and bhave is a subset. Mentally, that's how I look at it. Okay. Kridalubihi dhavitam. So how do you say the Kartari voice sentence now?
Kridalu. How do that we have to find the
Kridalu guru guravaha. Kridaluhu
Kridalavaha.
kridalavaha.
Kridalavah.
Adavan.
Adhavan. Very good. Very good. Kridalavaha adhavan. Okay. Krida patuhu, kridaluhu. Okay. All are ukarantas. So same as Guru Shabda. So kridalavaha adhavan in the lung form. Players ran. By the players, it is run like that. Okay. Asmabihi upaveshtavyam. What is the type of kridanta here?
Tavyat.
Tavyat. Not aniyar. It is tavyat. Aniyar is if it is aniyar. Okay. So upaveshtaniyam, something like that will come, I think. Okay. So upaveshtavyam. So how do you switch it?
Vayam. Upaveshan.
When do you add? Where do you add the upasarga? You have to add the upasarga after finishing the lakara form.
Vayam.
Upavishyema.
Vayam upavishyema. You are close, Bhagini. Okay. Upavishema, it could be. Upavishyema, it could be. Let us check. Okay. Upavishema is the correct form. Vayam upavishema. Okay. You can also use
Upaveshtavan vati.
No. You can also use that Lyudanta form. Vayam upaveshanam kurmaha. Something like that would be the method. Okay. So that is if you strictly cannot remember how to decline this, follow the Lyudanta process. That is Vayam upaveshanam kurmaha, like that. Actually, we cannot say Vayam then. I am sorry. If you go to Lyudanta, say Asmabihi. Actually, we have to go to Shashti Vibhakti. Maya avabhyam kim? Shashti Bahuvachana? Asmabhyam, something like that, right? So that form, Asmabhyam, something like that. So that form will come. So it is not so easy.
Complicated.
It complicates it. Now, because Asmat Shabda has to be declined to Shashti Bahuvachana. By all of us, the sitting may it be done that form. It's a little more complex. So we'll leave it. So Vayam Upavishema is easy enough. Even if we end up saying Upavishyema, it's not such a disaster. Pushpena vikasyatam. What form it is?
Load.
Pushpam vikasatu.
Pushpam vikasatu. Vikaset.
Vikaset is
Lot also can be used. Bhagini is not incorrect. who
So
Anjana I
we
think
can
answered.
use both
You can
Vikasata.
use, but so some Samskrita Bharati's book has advised Vidiling, so let us stick to Vidiling. But in my mind, both Vidiling and Lot are close enough that you can substitute that way. Okay, all right. Pushpam Vikaset is the Vidiling form. Vikasatu would have been the leadiness. I don't know why I said Lot. It's Vidiling. Okay, Vikaset is Vidiling, not Lot. So there is an error here. Vikasyatam is Ktanta. Actually, here it is Vikasyatam. It is Vikasyatam, Vikasyatu. Actually, this is Lot. No. I was analyzing it wrong. Actually, it is Lot, right? Vikasyatam is Lot only. Okay.
Mahodaya.
Because it is Atmane ending with the ya insertion because of Bhave mode. Okay. So is Bhave Lot. That's what Lot Bhave to Lot Parasmai. We have to switch. Okay. Actually, Kartari Lot, I should further say, if I want to say, Kartari would be another qualifier we should add there. Okay. You see what's all happening there dynamically. Okay. We will always improve our presentations. Okay. Maybe I should go do the Kartari everywhere. Okay. So Pushpam Vikaset. Okay. But because it's already in Lot, stick to Lot. Okay. So Vikasatu would be the form, right? Pushpam Vikasatu. Okay, anyway, we will go off and check the Vikasya form and then do the correction. I will leave it here for now. I have some house cleanup to do over there. Between Lot and Vidiling, there is some confusion. Okay, last one, Tena Amilyata. By him.
Amilyata.
Amilyata. Okay, so Amilat, Amilyata. Okay, Saha, which form?
Saha, Tena is Saha Taute.
Saha. Then what is the Amilyata switch in Kartari?
Militavan.
Militavan is one very good.
No.
Tavatu can be used. Very good. No, Bhagini is correct. The Militavan is one simple solution. So Saha Militavan. But what if you use Lang?
Amilat.
Amilat. Well done. Amilat. Okay. Or Militavan. Okay. That's also a technique. Okay. All the above sentences are in impersonal voice, that is bhave. They are in bhutakala lang, agnyartha lot and vidyartha. Except I got confused between agnyartha and vidyartha in my place. We have to be a little careful. Okay, the same rules as in present tense are followed here also. That is, the verb changes in bhave prayoga as in karmani, but it is always in Pratama Purusha Ekavachana only. This was the important learning. Hence, other Purusha and Vachana forms of verbs are not there. Here, they should have highlighted the Linga also. Because actually, why it is Bhavitavyam, not Bhavitavyaha, Bhavitavya should have been highlighted. So, they have missed a point here. I have been stressing all the time. Remember, it should be in Napumsakalinga, especially that comes into play when we use Kridantas. Okay, it doesn't come into play for Tigantas. That's why that should have been asserted by them. Okay. So maybe a point has been missed by them in explanation. Okay, I will go sit down, clean up the the text with respect to what is exactly in Vidiling, what is in Lot, and correspondingly accurately place this and probably publish back this. Okay, yes.
Vikasati is the Parasmipati form. It becomes Vikaset maybe because it takes the Bhave Karmani form. Vikasati, because even in shlokas, everything Vikasati only comes. In Pravesha, I remember.
Which Pushpam?
No,
Pushpam.
Pushpam Vikasati.
It is Parasmai. Yeah, I've said the same thing here. Parasmai Vikaset.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Astu
See,
Mahoday.
akarmaka doesn't mean it is always in atmane form. Atmane parasmai sense has no direct relationship to karma, akarmaka sakarmaka requirement. Okay, that's a different quality altogether. Okay, yeah. Change the following sentences into impersonal voice. So some more exercise for us. Okay, following the new teaching. Now they have used other lakaras and Krudantas perhaps. Okay. So the Bhutakale, first example, they have stick to Bhutakala. Okay. So I think it's all lung forms. Okay. Balaha apatat, balena apatyata. So two switches have happened. One is the yakara coming in. Another thing is the ending is atmanepadi. Instead of apatat halanta, like avandata, that way apatyata. Okay, or more like avandyata, because avandyata has the yakara also. It is a better prototype. Atmanepadi ending. In avandyata case, it was already atmane. It continues to be atmane also, but here it is forced into atmane from parasmai. So apatat goes to apatyata. So, and of course prathama vibhakti balaha goes to tritiya vibhakti balena. So we have to try for a few others. Okay, let us do crowdsourcing and move on. Please, some other newer people also participate. I am only hearing largely Maithili Bhagini, and few other ladies are struggling to match her because she has got a powerful voice.
Sorry, Mahoday.
No. Don't be sorry. That's why, you have the right name. Might is there in your name. But I'm asking others to see if they can overpower you. Okay. Simha agarjat.
Simhena
Simhena agarjata. Agarjata.
Agarjyata. Very good. Simhena agarjyata. Okay. By the lion, it is roared. Well done. Mayuraha anrutyat.
Mayurena Anrityat.
Anrutyata. Just we have to remove the halanta and we are in business. Okay. So Mayurena nakara instead of nakara because of repa. Okay. Mayurena anrutyata. By the peacock, it is danced. Saha alajjata.
Tena
Alajjata.
Tena alajyata. Well done. Okay. So lung, you can say kartari to langa bhave switches are happening. Okay. What we are additionally, karmani also works the same way, except we are learning the lung forms of akarmaka dhatus here largely. That's what largely, no, 100% we are learning that. Okay. So he became shy or something like that. So by him, it was shied. I mean, shyness was felt, something like that. Okay, alajyata. This one. Okay, karyakramaha avartata.
Avartyata.
Avartyata. Karyakramena anatva again. Karyakramena avartyata. Okay. See, makara is a pavarga letter, so it doesn't block the anatva. Kakara is a kavarga letter. So kavarga and pavarga, ku, pu, we call it. Or Panini calls it ku and pu vargas. Ku and pu vargas do not block the natva, the repa's influence on the na to na. Okay, all right. So what is this karyakramaha avartata? Program occurred and it was occurred by the program. Some weird English sentence. Anyway, Balaha agreed. Yes, Varya?
Why there is no halanta in avartata?
It is already Atmanepadi. Good question, Bhagini. Good doubt to have. See, whereas Anrutyat had halanta, Agarjat had halanta, why Alajjata and Avartada don't have? Because they are already Atmane.
Atmanepadi. Okay.
So they miss the Yakara, but they do have the Atmane ending because they are essentially Atmane dhatus. Lajjate, okay, Vartate. There is no Vartati, Lajjati form. Okay. Okay. So, good question. Good doubt to have. So, see, please come up with this. Don't, others are proceeding without confusion doesn't mean they don't have it. They may not have noticed it. That's all. Okay. So, Karyakrame avartyata. Balaha akridan.
Balaihi akridata.
Akridyata ekavachana. Ekavachana. Well done. Okay. Balaihi akridyata. Ekavachana is the highlight here. Others we know. It is just the switch to Atmane form, and Ekavachana is what both happening here from Parasmai akridan. Bahuvachana, because Karta is Bahuvachana there in Kartari form. Okay. Phala. So what is in? Boys played, and by the boys it was played. That's all. Phalani apatan.
Palaihi apatyata.
Palaihi apatyata. We had seen this palena apatyata, but it is palaihi apatyata. By the fruits it was fallen. So here again we have switched from Kartari form to Bhave form here clearly in the Langa. So the Atmanepadi ending has happened. Janaha amodanta.
Janaihi amodyata.
Amodyata. Amodantyata.
There is no amodyanta possible because that is not bahuvachana. Okay, since we are going to ekavachana, amodyata. Okay, we have to continue to be atmanepadi. It happens to be already modate, already atmanepadi. It continues to be atmanepadi in bhave. Importantly, yakara comes, but nakara goes away because of ekavachana. So janaihi amodyata, not amodyanta. Okay, very good. Some of you got that right, some of you didn't, so I am highlighting. Atmanepadi dhatuhu modate. Okay, here see, lajjate. Okay. Then vrikshaha ashobhanta.
Ashobhyate.
You guys decide now.
Ashobhyata.
Okay, somebody heard Maithili Bhagini and said almost the same
No,
form.
I made a mistake, Mahodaya, first time when I said.
So, Bhagini, because you say the answer first, the mistake also will be first. Okay, sorry. Vrikshaihi ashobhyata. Okay, ashobhyata. Yakara is important. Ekavachana ending is important. Good practice for us. Aham, ahasam. What happened here?
Aham.
Maya.
Maya.
Agasyata.
Ahasyata. Continues to be Pratama Purusha. Not ahasyama or something. No. So it is not ahasyam or something like that. It is ahasyata. Okay. Maya ahasyata. It is laughed by me. Okay. It is not me is laughed by me. It is laughed by me, like in English. Okay. Tvam amilaha. Amilyata. What is the switch they did on us? Okay. They here everything so far. Apatat, agarjat, nrityat, alajjat, all of this were.
Mahodaya. Budakridanta pullinge. Amilaha? No?
Amilyata.
Okay. So until here we were in lung forms. Okay. They switched to kta, and because of active voice, tvam pullinga is being referred by the tvam. Okay. So somebody is telling some male person this sentence. Tvam amilaha. You met. Okay. This is ktanta.
Amilaha.
Okay. So it is a ktanta, and but we switch again to lung only. Amilyata. Okay. So bhuta kridanta kartari we switch to lung bhave. Okay.
Sorry.
Like the
Sir, it has to be in either case. It has to be in the Atmepadi form only, is it?
Oh, what do you mean by either case? Atmanepadi form is there for the Tinganta. There is no Atmanepadi Parasmaipadi when it comes to Krudanta, Mahodaya. Okay.
No, when you say
question,
that,
good question. There is
no,
no
the Pratama Purusha,
Atmanepadi Parasmaipadi. There is no Atmanepadi Parasmaipadi when we talk of Krudantas. It comes only for Tingantas. Okay? Because this Atmanepaditva, Parasmaipaditva is something to do with Ting Pratyaya. It is nothing to do with Krut Pratyaya.
So this form will be in the Tha ending form only. That is.
Kta ending. So the Kta ending only worries about Dhatu and doesn't worry whether it is Atmane or Parasmai. That because Ktantas, the Ktantas are, let us say, any Kridanta doesn't care for Paditva. Okay.
Okay.
Good question. Good doubt to have. Okay. Yeah. So why Amilaha is Pullinga? Because the person Tvam happens to be a Pullinga fellow. That's all. Okay.
Correct. Yeah,
We
correct.
don't
But
know.
you know,
It is hidden in the Tvam, but it is clear from Amilaha.
Amila, right? Okay, but it is not Amilat. So,
Tvam Amilat would be Mitram. Tvam
Ah.
e Mitra, Tvam Amilat. Something like that.
so
Okay.
here it is always Amilata only. No? It will be
Here it is Prathama Purusha Ekavachana. Regardless of Tvaya, Tena, Maya, right? Amilyata.
right.
So Tena Amilyata, Tvaya Amilyata, Maya Amilyata. Any Purusha, it
For
continues
all
to be
form,
Prathama
it is
Purusha.
Amilata only, right?
Yeah, Prathama Purusha. Because it resides on itself. It is called Bhave. That's why.
Now, what
It
I
resides-
observed is it is in the Prathama Purusha in the Atmanepadi form of
Oh yeah,
protocol, correct?
two things,
Yeah.
three things actually. First it is in Prathama Purusha. Number two,
Yes.
it is Ekavachana. Number three,
Yes.
it has this Yakara. Number four, it has Atmanepadi ending.
At the form ending,
Four
yeah,
things.
that's okay. Now it's clear. Okay.
Yeah. Four things actually. Fifth thing is Linga, but since Tinganta doesn't have Linga, it doesn't matter. Here
Linga,
it matters.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Here
Yes.
the Linga played a role. Left side. Okay?
Correct. Yeah.
Again, I would have drawn a line here and understood, but anyway, they have done a mix exercise for us. But anyway, it is Bhutakala. Tanta is Bhutakala, so no problem. Okay, so few more examples. Here they have split, thanks. They have split lot and Vidhiling so that we learn clearly separately. In fact, the exercise are doing better than the teaching portion where it's all mixed up and I got confused also. So anyway,
Very
I
true.
have I have the tables here for us. Oh, everything is becoming clear. You see, agre gachatu sarvam sushtu bhavishyati tatha. Okay, here, see, this is lot. Okay, I have atmane and parasmai. Okay, option help atmane type dhatu and parasmai type of dhatu and all that. So okay, and then I have lot. Okay, and I have vidhiling examples also. Okay, and some bhave forms. So in bhave forms only one matters, so I have just put that. You don't need the 3x3 table anymore. Okay, so one matters, so I have put that. Okay, so vardatam, vardetam, vardantam, lot. Okay, vardasva, vardetham, vardadvam. Atmanepadi, remember, vardate, vardete, vardante in lat lakara. Same thing in lot lakara. Of course, kartari is vardatam, vardetam, vardantam. And in karmani, okay, of course, it's bhave then. You cannot say karmani because there is no karma pada for vardha dhatu, vruddha dhatu. Vruddha dhatu. Okay, for that there is no karmani. So bhave form would be vardhyatam, vardhyetam, vardhyantam, like that. Okay, like vruddhyatam. Okay. Vardhyatam, vruddhyatam. Oh, okay, interesting. Not vardhyatam, vruddhyatam. I have to check this.
Sir, Mahodaya, there is two things with vrud dhatu, isn't it? One is growing and one is vrud, isn't it?
Vrud means what? Vruddha. No. That is a pratipadika, what you're saying. It's not a kriya. Don't confuse vruddha with this. That one is lowercase da with uppercase da accent. That is a pratipadika for old. That is different. Don't bring that into dhatu list. Here I have to check. Okay. I will have to check this. Why here it is vardhatam, here is vruddhyatam, not vardhyatam. Okay. Why the samprasarana didn't happen here? I have to check. Is this gahana or I made a mistake? Or I have to learn something there. Why the difference is. Okay. I have to go to ashtadhyayi.com, check the dhatu and figure it out. Okay. Using
Excuse me, sir. In the previous slide, Tvam Amilaha, it is not Pritanta, right? It is Tinganta, right? In the previous slide.
How it is Tinganta?
Tvam,
how it is Tinganta?
If
What
it
form it is Bhagini?
No, if it is Tanta, it will be this
What?
is in Pratama. Tvam is in Madhyama Purusha, right?
Correct. So because Tvam, that's what we discussed. Because Tvam is in Madhyama Purusha, we don't know the Linga behind you until the Tanta has revealed it to us. It revealed that it was a male by saying amilaha. So if it was tvam amila, then it would have been you, a lady, met, like that. Okay?
It is lung bhutakala, right, sir?
It is
Yeah,
not
that's
at
what.
all lakara. It is ktanta bhutakala.
Sir, it is the form of appadaha, right? That's why I'm checking.
Apadaha, lung.
Sir, even I have same. Isn't it tanta will be amilat?
You are arguing where this comes from. Okay? I think that we have to check. Okay, it is nothing to do with the akara that comes as part of the lung forms. Okay, this is some other Okay.
Okay, because for this is mil dhatu, correct?
Yes, but there may be some kind of upasarga sense to that there.
Oh, okay, so that's what
I have to check that. Because it doesn't milaha ktanta. There is no mila. The ktantas don't have any akara lead. So it must be some other upasarga sense to that.
In this dhatu abhyas also tanta they have given as milataha only.
Milataha is there, huh?
Yeah, this dhatu abhyas they have given milataha, milata, milatam, militam.
Militaha, militaha, right?
Militam.
Militaha. So amilaha, it's neither here not there form because
this could be like amilat, amilatam, amilan, amilaha, amilatam, amilat.
amilaha doesn't come, right? Amilat only comes.
No, for Madhyam Purusha it will be amilaha only.
Madhyam Purusha, what does it show? Amilaha, va?
Amilaha.
Oh, then correct. Then this is actually correct. You are right. Very good. Good catch. Yeah, lung. Where? Actually, I went to the next sheet. Sorry. This sheet I have to go. Yeah. Tvaya amilyata kta it bhuta karmani is incorrect. There. Correct. This is actually Kartari Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana. Very good. Good catch. Lung only. Good catch. So because here it is active voice, it is Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana Amilaha forms. Well done. Yeah, that explains the akara. Otherwise, it would have been Militaha. Correct. Correct. So here maybe we can put that.
There isn't any other mil dhatu, no, like with any other meaning.
Huh?
This is the same mil that to meet only.
Lung. Yeah, meet. Yeah, you met. Tvam amilaha. Okay. Saha amilat switches to tvam amilaha, aham amilam. Okay. I forgot that this amilaha is there is a visarga you filled form in the Tiganta set there, amilaha, in the Madhyama Purusha. It sounds like tanta, but militaha is tanta. That's what I have remembered. Okay, so just for my own reference, I have put there. Okay, so that I know I made a mistake in the past and I have to be careful. Okay, good. We keep learning. Good question. Okay. So this I have to check about the Vrudhyatam versus Vardhyatam. We will check later. We will check here. Okay. So Agnyarte Balaha Upavishatu Balena Upavishyatam. Like that, lot from Parasmai to Atmane type of form. Okay. Saha Hasatu Tena hasyatam. Tena hasyatam. Okay. So saha goes to tena and hasatu goes to hasyatam. Lata vardhatam.
Lataya Vardhyatam.
Vardhyatam. Okay. Vridhyatam I have written. Let me check. I'm going to go to Ashtadhyayi right now. I wonder what the textbook answer is. That some of you can check. But I'm going to go to ashtadhyayi.com and check. Oh God, I'm not able to move this. Okay. Sorry, just give me a few minutes while I check. Ashtadhyayi.com. Vriddh dhatu, right?
In textbook it is Vardhyatam.
Vardhyatam, no? I think, yeah, I have made a mistake. Vardhyatam is like total neither here nor there type of thing. Vriddh dhatu. Yeah. Thanks. I'm anyway checking myself. Okay. Vriddh. Vriddhau. Vriddh bhashayam. Let me take vriddh vardhane to grow. That form is what we normally use. So in bhava karmanoho, vridhyate is there in lat. Okay. But in lung and lot we are taking. Lot will move to lot. Vridhyatam is the correct form there. Okay. So this is why I looks like I have referred to Ashtadhyayi for the meaning of Lata growing, right? It is not about the other meaning. Okay. So there it is clearly in ashtadhyayi.com. It is very clear. Vridhyatam is the form in bhava karmanoho lot lakaraha. That's why I have carefully put that. Now let me take the other vruddha. What is the meaning of other vruddha? Bhashayam, to speak. I don't think if you take the sense of Lata is a girl and she speaks, let me check the bhava karmana form in lot of that. But I don't think normal speak we use such complicated meaning of some dhatu. Okay. Lot, where is lot? Lot. There it is Vardhyatam. Okay. So this is what has led to this confusion. But clearly Samskrita Bharati book has given Vardhyatam. Okay. I will show you what I am seeing. Okay. Stop sharing. New share. Okay. See, this is what I am seeing. So if I go to Vriddh, sorry, not Vriddh, Vriddh, there are two dhatus. Okay. This is the dhatu we normally use. Vardhanam, growing, to increase, to grow, to prosper. Badana, adhik hona. This sense we don't use Vriddh dhatu in the sense of speak in the normal. It's a very deep dhatu, that one. Dasha ganasya something, 10th ganas. Talking about the Vadi ganas, simple dhatu. Okay. Now you see here, if I go here, and this is Vardate, Vardete, Vardante, Atmanepadi. We have no confusion for this. Okay. And we have also no confusion about Avardhata forms for lung. See, Avardhata, Avardhetam, Avardanta. No confusion. Okay. And you see, lot lakara in Kartari. Let me move forward. Okay, here, move backwards, I think. Lot. See, Vardhatam, Vardetam. Okay. Now, the same, if I switch to Bhava Karmanoho form, Vridhyate. See, either Ashtadhyayi itself is wrong, Vridhyate. Okay, and same way, if you see Vridhyatam in lot. Okay, so now the confusion is, it's a trustworthy website we are following, and this is what it is saying. And the same dhatu in the other meaning, it says, is the other form. In the Bhashaya, here it is very clear. In fact, the 10th gana, so yakara is there further. Okay, and then in Bhava Karmano form, see there it is, Vriddh is there. Lot. See, Vardhyatam, something like that is there, which is the form that Samskrita Bharati has used. Okay, so boof, it's a problem. There is a problem. So currently I am just...
speaks, is it? The plant is speaking.
No, I mean, if it could be a lady speaks. Okay, but I don't think Samskrita Bharati meant to say a lady speaks. They meant to say a plant grows, a creeper grows only, or may it grow. May the creeper, actually Lata should go. May the creeper grow. So Lataya Vruddhyatam, if we believe Ashtadhyayi, Vardhyatam, if you go with Samskrita Bharati for now, there is a confusion. I have to refer this to experts to check whether Ashtadhyayi.com has gone wrong. Okay, so I will go back to sharing the other forms. New share. Okay. Are you looking at the back at my old presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I managed to switch the view. Okay, so let's proceed with the confusion that it could be Vardhyatam or Vruddhyatam. According to Ashtadhyayi.com, it is Vruddhyatam. Okay, Chatraha Kridantu.
Chatraihi Kridyatam.
Kridyatam. Correct. Ekavachana. Chatraihi Kridyatam. Okay. Aham Upavishani. See, Uttama Purusha form here.
Maya.
Yeah,
Maya
Upavishyatam.
Upavishyatam. It continues to, it is blind to the Purushatva of the Aham. So Aham Maya, of course, for Bhave, Maya Upavishyatam. Well done. Okay. Then Tvam Mila. See this clear lot. Tvam Mila Madhyama Purusha.
Tvaya
Milyatam.
Milyatam. Okay. Okay. Tvaya Milyatam. Well done. Okay. So they have used Pradama Purusha, they have used Uttama Purusha, they have used Madhyama Purusha in various vachanas they have used, but we are sticking to Eka Vachana everywhere. Hastyatam, Vruddhyatam or Vardhyatam, depending on what is the correct form. Kridyatam, Upavishyatam, Milyatam. Okay. Then Vidhyarte. Now we have switched to Vidiling. Subtle difference between this and this. So fatalistic mood. So Bhavan Davet, Bhavata Dhavaniyam. Okay. Fatalistic in the sense very pointedly deterministic type, rule type. Okay. Bhavan Dhavet, Bhavata Dhavaniyam. Sa Nrityet.
Taya Nirtaniyam or
Nartaniyam.
Nirtitavya.
Nartaniyam.
Sorry,
So actually,
Nartaniyam
Lyudanta
or
forms. You remember we always Lyudanta forms Nartanam, Nartaniyam. Easy. Okay, Nartaniyam.
Nartaniyam or Nartitavyam.
Nartitavyam, Tavyat or Nrityeta.
Oh.
Also. Okay. This is the, if I switch to Bhave form of the Lakara itself. Nrityeta. Okay. Right. Because they have given, see, they have given Tinganta to Krudanta conversion. Our first preference is Nartaniyam, Nartitavyam. The second preference is to skip the Lakara and switch to Atmanepaditva and Ya insertion. Ya is already there, so nothing new. Bhave Nrityeta, Atmanepadi form. Te Chaleyuhu.
Taihi Chalaniyam.
Chalaniyam. Very good. Taihi Chalaniyam. We'll stick to that answer. Other would be Chalyeta if you wanted to attempt. But Chalaniyam is easier, or Chalitavyam. Tavyat. Janaha Dhaveyuhu.
Janaihi
Dhavaniyam. Janaihi Dhavaniyam. Davitavyam.
Davitavyam.
Dhavyeta. Okay. That's what. See, Dhavaniyam, Davitavyam I don't have there. Dhavyeta is the Lakara form. Lang Bhave. Okay. Sorry. Lang no. Vidiling Bhave. Okay. Vayam Upavishema.
Asmabhi.
Asmabhihi. Well done. Asmabhihi.
Upaveshaniyam.
Upaveshaniyam. Upaveshtavyam. Okay. Upaveshaniyam, Upaveshtavyam, Upavishyeta. Little bit complicated for the Vidiling form. Okay. Phalani Pateyuhu.
Falaihi Patitavyam.
Palaihi Pataniyam.
Pataniyam. And Patyeta. Something like that. Correct. Okay. So Palaihi Pataniyam, Patitavyam, Patyeta. So this is the form. So the aniyar and tavyat is very convenient here for vidhiling switch. Okay. All right. Okay. So yes, Bhagini, you had a question?
Sir, upavesha niyam or niyam, sir?
Oh, this is not Shatkona Sha, no? Only Shatkona Sha generates Natva, not the Shanka Sha. Shankara or Shanka Sha does not generate Natva. Shatkona Sha generates it. Vishuddhatu is the softer Sha. Okay? Okay, so let us take a water break now and gather back. That was a tough lesson. The what we went through was one of the tougher grammar portions so far. Yes, Bhagini, Srimati Varya.
Shamyatam. In the answer, it is upavesha niyam. Upavesha niyam.
Nakara or nakara?
Nakara. Natva. Nakara.
And is the shakara soft sha?
Yeah, Shakuntala.
Shakuntala sha doesn't generate natva.
Upavesha.
Shatmukha Sha, no, Mahodaya?
Shanmukha sha generates natva. Shatkona sha generates natva. Yes, not soft sha. I'll go back to Paniyan rule and check.
It sounds odd.
Upavesha niyam, soft na.
It sounds odd. Niyam sounds
I think that is a spelling, editing error. Mouth confuses the brain. There is not much difference between sh and sh. Sh is from the back of the mouth, the shatkona sha. The sh, soft one, is from the front of the mouth. The tongue touches the front top. One is talavya and one is murdhanya, we call it. Okay, so but we will not worry about that depth now. But I don't think it generates natva. Okay. Okay, let's take a break now and can restart with this second section onwards. Okay, Vyavaharika Shabdavali after the water break. 12:02 now, 12:06 we will gather back. Okay, please take your water break now. Okay, welcome back. So let's learn some more words to increase our vocabulary. Let me invite someone to volunteer to read it for us. Sangeeta Bhagini. Leela Varye, yes, you have a question?
No, can I read?
Oh, no problem. You read the first column. I'll invite Sangeeta Bhagini to read the second column, please.
Dhanyavad. Samapatram, postcard. Vihita patram, envelope. Antaradeshiya patram, inland letter. Patralayah.
See, you see, Antaradeshiya. Antara means interval. Antaradeshiya. So between. So within sense is there in that. Antara. Okay.
Antaradeshiya.
Videshiya would be foreign. Okay. Yeah. Continue, Bhagini.
Patralayah, post office.
Alaya being house, so Patralaya.
Patravitarakah, postman.
Vitarana means to distribute. So Patravitarakah, one who distributes. Vitarana means distribution. Okay.
Duravani, telephone. Jangamadurvani.
No, Madhurana. Jangama Duravani.
Acha, Jangama Duravani.
Jangama is not probably a common word you would have heard. There is this Stavara and Jangama, two words in Samskrita. It's there in Kannada also. Anyway, but Stavara and Janga. Stavara means standing. Jangama means mobile. Okay. So we use normally in Shastric terms, Stavara Jangama pair is used to mean plants and animals. Okay. I mean, in the sense of life, Stavara Bhutani, Jangama Bhutani, like life forms that stay at one place, life forms that move, that sense. But meaning of Jangama and Stavara is stay and move type. So you see, Gam Dhatu is there as part of it. Okay, I don't know how Jang adds into it, but anyway, all right.
So I think the Duravani earlier one is Stavara and this is Jangama.
You can say Stavara Duravani. Correct. Fixed phone line. Yes. Stavara Duravani. Yeah.
Landline.
Landline.
Doordarshanam, television. Akashvani, radio. Sanganakam, computer.
See, some ganakam. See that makara, some makara has gone into Varga Panchamanga. So what is this? Good counter. Good counter is computer.
Tantranshah, software. Yantranshah, hardware.
Good, no? Software is tantramshaha. See, there are two amshas to the ganaka. One amsha is tantramsha, another amsha is yantramsha. Hardware is yantramsha, tantramsha is the software, operating system, user software, everything. Okay, nice names.
Dhvani mudrakam, tape recorder.
Yeah.
Dhvani mudrika, audio tape.
See, now this one is just no one will be able to remember. Mudrakam is tape recorder, Mudrika is audio tape. They have just switched one from Napumsaka to Strilinga and went like that. Okay. Okay. There is only temporary association like that. It's not very harsh. Okay, continue.
Sandra mudrika, CD-ROM.
See, Sandra means dense. Okay, this one is a little more meaningful because the earlier forms of recordings were not very dense in the sense they didn't have high resolution, etc. They were weak recorders, but CD-ROM first time brought very high resolution, etc. So that's why Sandra Mudrika, dense recorder, like that sense has been taken. Compact, right? Compact gives the density sense. That's what they have done. Okay.
Tantri Varta, telegraphic.
This is all old technology that is gone from the world. But anyway, Tantri Varta, telegraphic message. Tantri means actually thread. Okay. So Tantri Varta, a message through the thread, like that, through the wire. Continue, Bhagini.
Sanketah, address.
Address.
Sakashat, from, while writing the address. From.
Correct. So where we write from hyphen, no, we can put Sakashat hyphen and put Anujaha, something like that.
Prativeshi Rajyam, neighboring state.
See, Veshi means sitting. Prativeshi means one who is sitting opposite or next to you. Okay. So Prativeshi Rajyam, the state that is sitting next to you, neighboring state. Nice construction. Thanks, Bhagini. Well done. Sangeeta Varya, yeah, please.
Mahoday. Savithe, addressed to.
So Sakashat was from and Savide is to. So Savide means in the to the notice of, to the presence of, that sense. Okay. Savide addressed to Saptami. Okay. Sakashat Panchami, Savide Saptami.
Vamataha, to the left. Dakshinataha, to the right. Purataha, forward, in front of.
In front of. Okay. Yeah.
Prishtataha, behind.
Behind.
Griha Sankhya, door number.
Okay, I forgot opening all these things. Okay.
Griha Nama, name of house. Taraha, level. Addaha, story.
We had seen Stara Atta also in some earlier Shabdavali, I remember roughly, because it came more in the sense of stage for the area. Same, I mean, Atta is clearly story, but Stara came there, I think, as the something. Gatta and Stara came there. Anyway, in a different sense.
Haddaha, face.
Oh, it's come back in the same sense here. Gattaha being a block or a phase like that.
Gramaha, village. Nagaram, city.
Nagaram is Napumsaka form. You also get it in Strilinga form, Nagari, like that. Okay. So you have two options of this word. Nagaram in Napumsaka, Nagari in Strilinga. But Gramaha is Pullinga only. Gramaha. Okay.
Upamandalam, taluk.
Mandalam being a
Janapadam.
circle, Upamandalam being a sub-circle. So Taluk has been, I mean, in the olden times, our kings used to divide the Rajya for administration using these padas, Grama, Upamandala, Mandala, like this. So we are trying to bring the association to some of these, what you call, Mughal, Persian origin words that are there. Yeah.
Janapadam, district. Rajyam,
Oh,
state.
sorry.
Deshaha, country. Videshaha, foreign land.
Foreign land. Okay. So that's what Videsha, as opposed to Antardesham, Videshiya Patram, you can say for international letter. Okay. So that's another way. Thanks, Bhagini. Well done. Samapatram, Pihita Patram. Okay. What is this? Pihita means closed letter. Okay. Pihitam means closed. So Dwaram Pihitam Asti. Apihitam, not closed. Okay. So that's the word that has been used in the sense of closed. Okay. Then Antardeshiya Patram, Patralayah, Patravitarakaha, दूरवाणी जंगमदूरवाणी दूरदर्शनम आकाशवाणी संगणकम तंत्रांशः यंत्रांशः ध्वनिमुद्रकम ध्वनिमुद्रिका. Remember, these books were initially published in the early 80s when Samskrita Bharati was born. One of the first few exercises they did was this kind of postal teaching. They realized very quickly, the few volunteers who were running the organization, that physically few of us going teaching in only going to reach to so many. Let's use postal mechanism to spread the Sanskritam more. And they made this very tiny. Each of the lesson we are learning was one tiny booklet, and they would post it and like that. It was interesting times. There, all this, we are 80s. These are all high-tech stuff. Dhvani Mudrakam, Dhvani Mudrika. Everything is mobile phone now. Sandra Mudrika, Tantri Varta, everything. How many things are superseded by one single instrument is unbelievable. Sanketaha, Sakashat, Prati. Who writes any more letters except for some official reason? Prativeshi Rajyam, neighboring state. Okay. Then Savidhe, Vamatah, Dakshinatah, Puratah, Prishtataha. So Vamatah Gantavyam, Vamamarge Gantavyam, Vamam Gantavyam. You can use it in many other sense. Here they have used the Tasil Pratyaya, what we call. Tasil Pratyaya normally means from. Okay. So go from the left is how we kind of say Edagadeinda Hogu, like we say in Kannada also, no? So we also use Edagadege Hogu, that sense. Okay. Vamam prati gacchatu, like that. That also you can say. But here tasil has been used in both sense. Vamataha, dakshinataha, purataha, prishtataha, like that. Okay. Vama being left, dakshina being right, pura being in front, prishta being in the back. Griha Sankhya, Griha Nama. I mean, in the olden days when we used to write letters, all this mattered. If you wanted to write a Sanskrit letter, Staraha, Attaha, Ghattaha. So level, story, and stage, phase. Gramaha, Nagaram, Nagari, Upamandalam. So there you can imagine a mandalam as another higher collection of taluks. Janapadam, but usually mandalam becomes Janapadam. Rajyam, Deshaha, Videshaha. Khandam, also if you want to continue this, then the continent is called Khandam. Like that. Khandam, Khandaha, I have to check. Khandam is what comes to my head. Okay, Chatushlokaha. So let us see what is today's witty verse. Once two girls or ladies met after marriage. They exchanged notes about their husbands. The following stanza contains their conversation. Here, guys, don't become too happy. Both of them are calling reference to their husband, not in a very smart way. Let us anyway see. Chaturah khalu me barta likhati cha yaccha paro na vachayati. Sakhi chaturataro me barta swayamapi likhitam swayam na vachayati. Okay, so one lady is telling, Chaturaha kalu me bharta. Isn't my husband very smart? Likhati cha yaccha paro na vachayati. Okay, he writes what another cannot read. So he is smart like that. Okay, so that's what one lady is telling. The other lady saying, "Hey Saki, hey dear friend, Chatura taraha mama bharta me mama." Alternate form. So Chatura taraha mama bharta or Chatura taro me bharta. Ayo, my husband is even smarter than yours. What are you saying? Swayamapi likitam swayam na vachayati. So whatever he himself has written, he himself doesn't read or he is unable to read. That sense. Okay, so men don't get too happy with this. Both are dumb fellows here. But you see, the ladies are very smart. They know how to compare them.
That is doctor's prescription, so nobody can read it.
Yes, what I have put in picture is doctor's prescription. I don't know which compounder, which poor nurse reads this and subscribes, picks up the medicine and gives you, and which poor patient survives those medicines. God bless all of them. Okay, one of the ladies said, "My husband is very intelligent. Nobody can read what he writes." The other lady said, "Hey, my husband is even more intelligent. He cannot read what he himself has written." I particularly like punchline. Mama, me. Okay, alternate forms. Yat, cha, yaccha. Hmm? Hmm. Yes, Varya. Anurag Varya, you have a question?
No. Just
Oh,
it was by mistake it got unmuted.
no problem. Thank you. Okay. Okay. चतुरः खलु मे भर्ता लिखति च यच्च परो न वाचयति सखी चतुरतरो मे भर्ता स्वयमपि लिखितं स्वयं न वाचयति. Let me see the matra. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. Yeah. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it's not having any meter. It's loose, little bit loose. Okay, it's still classified as shloka. It's okay. We'll take it. It's not in any particular, unless there is some brilliant meter that allows such imbalances. I don't remember. चतुरः खलु मे भर्ता लिखति यच्च यच्च परो न वाचयति सखि चतुरतरो मे भर्ता स्वयमपि लिखितं स्वयं न वाचयति. Okay, samasya. So this is a puzzle for us. Okay, so let us see. This one is a little difficult one to observe. It's not exactly applicable to modern times, but let's read it for what it is. पानीयं पातुमिच्छामि त्वत्तः कमललोचने यदि दास्यसि नेच्छामि नो दास्यसि पिबाम्यहम्. Okay, so पानीयं पातुम् इच्छामि, drink, to drink I would desire. That means I would like to desire, I desire to drink water. Paniyam here being water. Okay, patum is in order to drink. So paniyam patum ichchami or jalam patum ichchami sense. Okay, a person is telling somebody. Okay, let us see who is the person and who he is telling to becomes clear ahead. Tvattah kamalalochane. So hey kamalalochane, hey you girl with the eyes of lotus. Okay, tvattah tasil pratyaya to. So from you. Okay, tvattah from you. Paniyam patum ichchami. That means I would desire to drink water from the pot you are carrying. Something like that. Okay. So, he kamalalochane paniyam patum ichchami tvattah. Yadi dasyasi na ichchami. So this one here, if you give dasyasi, tvam dasyasi, right? Madhyama purusha ekavachana if you take, okay? Tvam dasyasi na ichchami, if you take guna sandhi there, nechchami. So yadi dasyasi na ichchami. What is it? Oh, if you give, I do not want. So first he is saying, I want to drink water from your pot. Totta means from you, means sourcing from you, which means from your pot. But if you give, I don't want. Then No dasyasi pibami aham. Okay. No is alternate sense of na avyayatva has been taken there. Okay. Athava you can take it in another way. You can take it as naha, the utva of visarga also. But here they have taken it in the sense of na dasyasi form of no. Okay. So no dasyasi pibamyaham. If you don't give, I will drink. If you give, I don't want. If you don't give, I will drink. So first part was no problem. I want water and I would desire to have water from the pot you are carrying. Hey, you beautiful girl with the eyes of lotus. No problem there. Okay. Here there is no sense in the third pada, no sense in the fourth pada here. Okay. Both are contradictory to the whole desire expressed by the first half of the thing. So the apparent meaning of the stanza involves a contradiction. The meaning of the stanza is, "O lotus-eyed one, I want to drink water from your hands." Tvattaha is in the sense of from your hands, so it's okay. I do not want if you give. I shall drink if you do not. Like that. Okay, so how do we solve this? The solution is, I propose an alternate anyway, because it's in our hands how we solve it. Okay, let us see how they solve it. Okay, their solution is this. Okay, the contradiction is resolved thus: split the word dasyasi as dasi asi. Okay, if you are a slave girl, tvam dasi asi. So no dasi asi, again na dasi asi if you are not a slave girl. So in both places the Samskrita Bharati is suggesting, or the solution that obviously came from the historic folklore to them, which they have represented honestly, dasi asi, dasi asi. So you take it as e plus a yana sandhi, dasi asi, dasyasi, dasi asi, dasyasi. That's also possible, right? You can take it as a yana sandhi pada rather than madhyama purusha tvam dasyasi form. Okay, asi being as dhatu instead of dasyasi form. So dasi asi. So yadi dasi asi na ichami. If you are a slave girl, I do not want. That means I do not want water is the sense they have taken. Na dasi asi tarhi pibamiham. If you are not a slave girl, then I will definitely drink. So of course, this is from the paddhati of the olden times. If you take that meaning, yes. Okay. There are somebody who did not want to drink water from somebody else's pot for certain reasons that they had in those social times, which we do not agree with today. Fine. Now I have a alternate proposal, because we have our own ability to adapt it to modern times, still tracking Samskritam. So I took this way. Yadi tvam dasi asi tarhi na ichami. Okay. So I can go yadi. So first part I have no contradiction. There is no contradiction in the first half. I have taken it. Yadi tvam dasi asi aham na ichami tarhi na ichami. What I took it as, tvam dasi asi iti aham na ichami. I do not like the fact that you are a dasi. That way you can take, right? Okay. So you can push the yadi later. Aham tvam dasi asi iti aham na ichami. The fact that you are a dasi, I am not liking. Okay. Naha, I can take no to naha. Asman jalam dasyasi chet. Yadi naha dasyasi chet. I can imagine a chet there. Conditional chet. Aham pibami. If you give, so I can assume there are a collection of people around me. So if you give water, then I will drink. Okay. I don't like the fact that you are a dasi. That's how I can take the far meaning. Obviously, probably in the times that it was written, it was not meant this way. There were such distinctions. So we don't have to deny that. But I can bring in some alternative. This left part is only for playing with it further to see how we can bring something. Okay, if you are a slave girl, then I don't like it that you are a slave girl. If you give us water, I will drink it. This sense can be brought into it. But for the exam purpose, just do the dasi-asi split. Okay. If you note, I did the dasi-asi split for the first first part of the second half of the third pada, but I didn't do that for the fourth pada. I took the dasyasi sense only, if you give sense only. Okay. Any questions here? Any confusion?
No, Mahodaya.
Leelavarya, okay. So Subhashitam, we have a few minutes, so let us attack one of the Subhashitams. Okay. So Sushtu Bhashitam, Subhashitam. Gunayante doshaha sujanavadane durjanamukhe guna doshayante tadidamapi no vismayapadam. Actually, durjanamukhe has to be taken next. The way the verse splits, it's a little tough reading if you are taking it with meaning, but if you're just reading as is, no problem. So let me start again. Gunayante doshaha sujanavadane durjanamukhe guna doshayante तदिदमपि नो विस्मयपदं महामेघः क्षारं पिबति कुरुते वारिमधुरं फणी क्षीरं पीत्वा वमति गरलं दुस्सहतरम्. So it's a very long meter, very interesting meter. Anyway, गुणायन्ते दोषाः सुजनवदने. दोषाः सुजनवदने गुणायन्ते. Even those that are mistakes in the mouth of a good person, they become transformed to good things. Okay, that means a good person is capable of taking wrong things and righting them. Okay, that sense we can take. So Sujanavadane doshaha api gunayante. One stop, full stop there. Okay. So this gunayante is a tadditanta prakriya where some guna has been brought in. Guna, which is a quality word, has been brought in through a taddita prakriya to a kridanta, sorry, a tinganta form. Gunayate, gunayante, atmanepadi, tadditanta. Okay. So doshaha gunayante sujana vadane mukhe. But durjana mukhe, as against sujana vadane, if you take durjana mukhe, gunaha api doshayante. In the mouth of a crooked fellow, or with a crooked fellow, even good things are turned into bad things. That means you can take a good technology and turn it into something anti-societal. Okay, so this is beautiful. Okay, so those sujanavadane doshaha gunayante. He doesn't look at things as faulty. He looks at it as how it can be utilitarian and brings out the quality in them. Whereas whatever is apparent to most people as a great guna becomes a poison in the mouth of a durjana. Tadidamapi no vismaya padam. So first is not even the fact that in a durjana mukha dosha gunaha doshayante, both this also is not any surprise to us, this fact. Okay. Okay, and that's what he wants to say. So this is the samanya varnana of a bodha. These are all the Rupantara, Rupalankara, something like that they call it. Drishtanta Alankaras. Okay. So these are the Drishtantas for that. Mahamegaha ksharam pibati kurute vari maduram. Mahamegaha, the great cloud. That means the heavy cloud, the great cloud. Ksharam pibati. It drinks salt water because it drinks the sea water, right? Salt water. Kurute vari maduram. But it creates very sweet, beautiful water for us through the rain. So water cycle is described there. Mahamegah ksharam pibati kurute vari maduram. That is on the paksha of Sujana. So the megha is the Sujana. Okay. And its mouth is drinking kshara, which is dosha. So ksharam pibati is dosha. And vari maduram is the guna. Gunayante kurute vari maduram. Okay, fine. Then on the paksha of Durjana, you see this sentence. Phani kshiram pitva vamati garalam dussahataram. A hooded snake, obviously a poisonous snake. Kshiram pitva, having drunk water. This is just imagination of ours, of course. kshiram pitva garalam dussahataram vamati. Dussahataram garalam vahati. We should go reverse. Dussahataram, intolerable, not intolerable, intolerable poison it vomits or emits. Okay, so this is in the paksha of Durjanamukha. So it converts milk into poison. That's the sense. Okay. Gunayante doshaha sujanavadane durjanamukhe guna doshayante tadidamapi no vismayapadam mahamegah ksharam pibati kurute vari madhuram phani kshiram pitva vamati garalam dussahataram. Long meter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One pada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Dam is one. So 17 plus 17 in huge meter. Any question?
Yeah, Mahodaya, here in the first third verse, Sharam Pibati, it's salt water.
Salt
that's
water.
Sharam and this is Shiram. Okay.
Yeah. Very close, but huge difference. Ksharam is salt water. Kshiram is milk. Correct.
Yes,
correct. So, Sujanavadane doshaha gunayante. Sanadi. I don't know whether I said Taddita. I made a mistake saying
Not able to hear
Sanadi.
you, Mahodaya.
Kavita Variye, I think there is an internet problem perhaps at your end. Others are hearing. Kavita Variye, are you hearing?
Samyak shruyate, Mahodaya, for me.
So, I think she has a internet problem. I'm sure it will solve at her end. Okay. So, Sujanavadane doshaha gunayante. Sanadi prakriya. Okay. Then Durjanamukhe gunaha doshayante. Another dosha has been taken into Sanadi type of dhatu, into which the Atmanepadi Bahuvachana is used. Tadapi, tat api, idam api. Tad idam api. Okay? This is correct. I have explained very well here. Tadapi idam api. That and this. See, doshaha sujanavadane gunayante iti tat. Durjanamukhe gunaha doshayante iti idam. Okay? Tat api idam api. Okay? Vismayapadam na. This no is the no, na form of the no that we saw even just in the previous verse. Okay? This is not naha, visarga utva. This is no as an alternative avyaya form of na. Okay? All right. Asti or staha, you can take. Asti if you take it as individual pointing, staha if you take it in a dvivachana sense of both of them. Okay? Fine. Mahamegah ksharam pibati chedapi ksharam pibati chedapi maduram vari kurute. Vari is jalam only. Okay, maduram vari kurute. Okay, fine. Phani kshiram pitva api dussahataram garalam vamati. Garalam is poison. Okay, vamati. I found a nice picture on the internet. A baby boa with a nice milk bottle.
Illustration is beautiful, Mahodaya.
Bhagini, I hope my explanation is equally so, but I'm sorry if it is not.
Yes, Mahodaya. It's on this. It was so nice. The Subhashitam is.
Kavita Variya, are you able to hear now? Kavita?
Yes, sir. Now I'm able to hear. My Bluetooth battery got drained. So,
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
All your pictures are excellent, sir. I don't know. You must have taken a lot of effort to download them. Matching with the story.
But it's like this. When you lack in substance, you substitute it with color, right?
No,
That's what I have done.
Who said you know you lack substance? You have.
I do. We are all learners.
Mahodaya, you take a lot of pains.
Learners.
You are enhancing, not substituting.
Yes.
Mahodaya,
Okay, thank you.
you have been very kind enough to give us detailed and lot of explanation.
Thanks, Bhagini. I am patting my back. You can't see, but yeah. Padavibhagaha. Okay, there is not much really, but let us see a few which I have done here also. But it's Gunayante doshaha sujanavadane durjana mukhe. No, nothing different there. Gunaha doshayante tad idam api. That we had also done. Tad api idam api, like that. Okay. Okay. No is no only. See, they didn't change to naha. Observe that. So it is actually the avyaya equivalent to na. Vismaya padam, no change. Mahamegah ksharam, they have just reversed the anuswara sandhi. Pibati kurute vari madhuram, again anuswara reversal. Pani kshiram, anuswara reversal. Pitva vamati garalam dussahataram. There is really one place, this tadidamapi is the only place there is something at play here. Others are all pretty, I mean, anuswara sandhi we almost ignore. So, yeah.
Okay. I hope this comes in the examination. This is very easy.
Can you do one thing? Can you close your eyes and recite the words?
No way.
That is when you want it in the exam. Okay. Pratipadartha, I think it is in English order. Okay, but let's straight go to Tatparyam. I don't want to waste my time with English order. We have done the thing. But let us see Garalam. So, Dussahataram, they have translated nicely as virulent, which is correct. Virulent poison. Good English there. Okay. And Vamati, they have translated nicely to spits. You see the choice. Vomits is a bad choice. Okay. Emits is not a great choice. Spits is a wonderful choice because it applies to the context of a pani. Okay. Beautiful. There are places where, effort is very good. This is what we should learn from translations. Okay. Defects turn into virtues. What a beautiful way to say. Defects turn into virtues when they come from good persons. On the other hand, okay, slightly differently stated there. Defect turn into virtues when they come from, defects don't come from good persons. Okay, maybe we should really say even defects turn into virtues in the hands of good persons. It's a slightly better way of putting it. Anyway, on the other hand, virtues turn into defects. See, which they did here. Virtues turn into defects when they come from the wickets. No, when they are processed by the wicked. Okay, there's nothing virtuous. There is nothing surprising in either of these. Maybe they missed that either of these in tadidamapi. Okay, either of these two things. While the big cloud, they have translated big cloud, you should take it as the heavy rainy cloud. Okay, takes in salty water from the sea. See that ksharam. Okay. Ksheerasagara, Ksharasagara. We mostly have Ksharasagara. We have never seen a Ksheerasagara. Okay. And shower sweet rain water. The serpent drinks milk but emits intolerable poison. Virulent poison is better. Good people are comparable to the cloud and the wicked are like serpents. See what they have done. They have brought the Drishtanta. So why is called Drishtanta Alankara? Because Yatha, Tatha, Eva, something is not there to directly compare. They are just sitting there. One sentence over there, one sentence over here. It's very clear this is a specific example of the above in both sense. The pro side and the contra side. Both have been explained in the Drishtanta. Two different Drishtantas have been taken. One to explain the pro side, another to explain the con side of it. Gunayante doshaha sujanavadane durjanamukhe guna doshayante tadidamapi no vismayapadam mahamegah ksharam pibati kurute vari maduram panikshiram pitva vamati garalam dussahataram. Okay. Let us take a break now and continue in the afternoon. Okay. With the second Subhashitam onwards, we will continue in the afternoon from 3 o'clock and keep covering some more subject. Probably next weekend, we will kind of conclude on the 10th lesson. Okay. Unless there are any questions, I would like to conclude the session now. Are there any open questions at this point? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice afternoon. Watch some cricket, but come back. Nothing interesting must be happening there. Morning when I saw it was a disaster. So we are not missing. We are all happy to read Samskritam instead of watch TV. See you guys.
धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste.